Tristan Harvin to start the third inning in a scoreless ball game. Logan Lee goes the first 2 innings, only allowing that 1 hit off of Ray Hilbrick. Harvin has been another reliable arm for Coach Jim Essien and the Unicorns, and it's been impressive here. This Unicorns bullpen is going to be deep, and they're going to use every arm they can here to help them get back to the championship game and help them back to win the championship, I should say.
Yep, this is Harvin's first relief appearance of the year. He's got 4 starts under his belt, good for a 1-0 record, a 2.89 ERA in that time. He's only thrown 18 2/3 innings. He does have 16 strikeouts and 12 walks in that time, but only 6 earned runs in those 18 2/3. And Harvin, another strong right-handed pitcher, going to take over for Logan Lee. And Lee was scheduled to go 2, possibly 3 innings. That was a very short second for Logan. And he does strike out 1 on 1 hit and holds this Beavers team off early.
Yeah, impressive numbers at 2.89 ERA, like you said. A lot of these Unicorn players have an ERA of 3 or under. So it's going to be tough to stop for the Unicorns. Harvin coming in at 6 foot 185, a righty from Birmingham Southern College down in Alabama. He'll face Stevanovic, Wilcoxon, and Bean here this inning. First pitch just missed outside at 79 miles an hour. Stevanovic had an RBI single in the 2nd inning yesterday when they scored 4 runs in that frame. Throws a fastball at 88 miles an hour, 1-1. Outer middle part of the plate. Swings and misses again at off speed at 79. 1-2 on Stevanovic.
Harvin throwing that split finger. That one started middle of the zone, fell down to just above the knees, and got Ronco to wave right over top. It's a good mix for Joyce. He loves that, or sorry, for Harvin. He loves that splitter. He loves that 2-seamer. The slider, 4-seam fastball, and curveball will come later.
1-2 goes back to it. Stevanovic chased and missed. 1 gone here in the 3rd.
It's a big first out, especially in your first batter, in your first relief appearance in the USPBL, being able to start like that and execute pitches. And it's going to be key to get the bottom of this order out as much as possible. I know it's tough with guys like Ruiz, Stefanovic, and Wilcoxon, but if you can finish off the lower third of the lineup, it makes it a whole heck of a lot easier when they get back up to the top.
He'll face the leader of the Beavers, Ben Wilcoxon. Did not record a hit in last night's ball game. He was aggressive in his first 3 at-bats. All of them were flyouts.
You only saw 3 pitches in those first 3. I mean, that was quite something. He was attacking. That's what Stefanovic did in his RBI single last night as well. He just saw 1 pitch and roped it.
Wilcoxon in an 0-2 hole. Harvin gets sets and throws. And Wilcoxon gets a piece of it.
I don't know how he caught a piece of that baseball. That was down and away, way outside the zone. He just lunged and got a piece. That's what makes Ben such a good hitter, is even though he's not going to put that in play, he still lives to fight another day. He was early on that swing, was already committing to swinging on that pitch, and just fights it off.
Now the 0-2. Goes back to that same pitch at 80 miles an hour. Just was a few inches off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Harvin gets into his windup. Floats one up and over the head of Patrick Baggett into left center. And the second base knock, rather, for the Beavers, as that was softly floated over the head of Baggett.
Down and away, breaking pitch, and Wilcoxon just sticks the bat out, the butt out, flicks it into left center. He doesn't have a whole lot of pop, as he's only got a couple doubles on the year, but he does what's necessary with 2 strikes to find a knock and get on base.
He turns it to the top of the order, Blake Bean, who swings and misses that fastball way outside the zone. Bean got the scoring production going in that third inning of Thursday night's game against the Hoppers with that 2-run double in right. Check swing. Did he go around? No, he did not, said Robert Lovian. Bean an all-star this season, coming from Farmington Hills, Michigan. Over the first base, Will Coxon able to get there in time. On the 1-1, missed outside, 2-1. Bean spent his college ball days at Kalamazoo College and Lenore Ryan University. Also went to Orchard Lake St. Mary's High School.
And he was an absolute baller at all three of those places as well.
And a huge reason why he has been a key piece to this Beavers team coming out of the All-Star break. They were 4-16 on July 4th after they beat the Unicorns going into the break. Bean sends this one out into center, right to Titi Alihi going into shallow center to make the catch for the second out of the inning.
Got to limit the damage. Can't put multiple runners on base with one out. Just gets tougher of an inning. And you get one of the hottest hitters in Blake Bean to pop out to shallow center field. Makes the inning a lot more manageable. Tristan Harvin has looked really good. Even the hit he gave up to Will Coxon was a nice pitch low and outside. Ben just had a better swing on it.
We'll face Ray Hilbrick now. Looking to provide a 2-out knock. He goes the opposite way again. Making the play is Austin Ochoa. Unable to get the throw in time, and good heads-up base running by Ben Will Coxon to go from first to third. After Ochoa was off balance, not sure if he lost his footing, he fell down. Able to make the throw over to Weber, even though he was way off the base, but it didn't go over his head in that situation, which would have not been good for the Unicorns.
Ben Will Coxon realizing that Ochoa was way off the bag at third, and he takes an extra base to be 90 feet away from our first run. That's incredible base running from a very smart player.
Piotrowski looking to drive him home. Fouls off the first pitch, struck out Sweeney his first time up. That one outside on the splitter, 1-1. Piotrowski played his days at California State and Loyola Marymount, both schools in LA. Fans enjoying themselves here with some great food, some nachos right there from that fan. A lot of great things to eat here at the ballpark. From the traditional ballpark fare, the hot dogs, popcorn, get into the nachos.
Need some hot food on a cold day.
They were selling hot chocolate today, too.
Ooh, that's a smart move. That's a moneymaker.
1-1, chopper. Right over on the side is Ochoa, unable to play it. It was on the left side of the infield as Will Coxon scores and the Beavers strike first here in the championship game.